everybody. Welcome to November. Today is the 2nd of November. I hope you all had a wonderful first day of November. Today, our book is going to be The Way Home for Wolf by Rachel Bright and Jim Field. It is a wonderful book with beautiful pictures, and you're going to hear some rhyming in this book. I hope you really enjoy it. It stood out to me because of its pictures and some of its rhyming, so I really hope you enjoy. As a rainbow of lights flickered soft in the night, dusting diamonds of ice in a desert of white, the wild whipping wind, it whistled its tune to a howling of wolves and a shimmering moon. I looked at the first picture and loved the colors. And the loudest "Aroo" in this echoing song was a wolfling called Wilf, at the heart of the throng. He loved to be fierce and longed to be grown. He liked to try everything all on his own. "Look at me, I am big, I am tough," he would growl, while he showed off his strength and practiced his prowl. My kids like to do things on their own too. One night it was time for the wolves to move on. New folks had moved in and their shelter was gone. So they left right away to find a new cave. They would have to walk far and they'd have to be brave. You can see right here some bears moved into their cave. "Let's go," shouted Wilf. "I am ready to lead." "You're too small," laughed the wolves. "It's an elder we need." "One day," they advised, "you will guide from the front." "I suppose," muttered Wilf, with a huff and a grunt. He's still just a little too small. They struggled through snow as high as their flanks and leapt over rocks as they scaled icy banks. Wilf gave his all to keep pace and keep up, but strong-willed as he was still just a pup. Just a little bit too small still. You can see him way back here. He kept dropping back with each clamor and climb as the pack journeyed farther away all the time. Exhausted and breathless, he strayed off the track when a blizzard blew in. We can see him all the way over here, and his pack is up here on that mountain. And he lost his way back. We know what snow is like, right? It's easy to get lost in there. Wilf longed to howl "help" and to holler it loud, but his throat was too hoarse and his heart was too proud. He lay on the tundra, his tail curled up tight. A blanket of stars was his bed for the night, until we can see him right over here, trying to keep himself warm. Crack went the ice, crack and creak. Wilf jumped to all fours with a deafening shriek. He stuck out the claws on every limb. He had to hold on because Wilflings can't swim. Then he fell and he fell, rolling and spinning. It felt like the end, but was just the beginning. You can see all the way over here, he fell into the water through the ice. This is one of my favorite pictures of the whole book. Since somebody down there had heeded his scream, and she swooped from beneath like a watery dream, "I'll help you," she called. "Just reach for my horn, a majestic and magical sea unicorn." Wilf's pride washed away, and he stretched out a paw as she lifted him gently back onto the shore. "Don't worry," she sung before dipping her brow. "My friend Mr. Walrus will help you out now." And there, right behind him, a huge tusky fellow lifted his whiskers and let out a bellow. "To the ridge," he proclaimed with his chin in the air. "My friend Mighty Musk Ox will take you from there." And with waftings of fish and a very loud snort, their journey was made and their travel seemed short. It's like he found some friends to help him out. And there, sure enough, on the ridge was the ox, who took Wilf as far as his friend, Arctic Fox, who followed his nose through the trees to a goose, who guided him honking to... Can anybody guess? Guessing it'll rhyme with goose. This ancient moose. The moose knew these wilds like no other soul. He was steady and true in pursuit of their goal. And as twilight closed in, Moose sang out a call to a fluttering, tiny fluff ball. A bear moth who showed Wilf the rest of the way to the place where this wolfling most wanted to stay. Thank you, Wilf waved as he rejoined his pack, and the wolves howled with joy that their Wilfling was back. They huddled him in and cuddled him close, and fussed over which wolf had missed him the most. Wilf knew then that when all come together, the darkest of times are easy to weather. So he found his family again with the help of some friends. So he bowed to the narwhal, ox, walrus, and goose, and vowed to the fox and the moth and the moose, if I ever meet one who strayed off their track, I'll help them along by guiding them back. And true to his word, Wilf is different now, and his world seems much smaller and warmer somehow. Since wherever life takes you, wherever you roam, you can see right over here, you have all of those different animals you found. We're all just a handful of friendships from home. I really hope you like this book. It's a really fun one and the pictures are beautiful. I will see you very soon.